So here we have the Words Their Way sheets. There are three of these sheets here. Um, there is the primary, the elementary, and then the upper level. Depends on what grades you're working on and which ones you're going to be needing to use. If you're in an intermediate classroom, you're more than likely not going to have students at the primary, though you may have a couple of your lower level students there. So if let's say you don't need one of these sheets because you don't need to have all of them if you're not using them, or if you're a primary teacher, you're not going to be having the upper and the elementary levels. So here you would just double tap and you're going to hit hide sheet. You can also delete it too if you want, but the hide sheet will just take it away. And then if you end up having a new student through the year that might need that, you can still get it back. If you need to get it back, you just go to view, hidden sheets, and click on the sheet that you want to come back, and boom, it's right back there. So I'm going to go ahead and fill out the one for the Words Their Way Elementary. As you can see, the coding here shows you where students are at. With Words Their Way, if you get two wrong, that's the category that you're at. So if I'm going through, doing okay on most of these here, and then all of a sudden, boom, I get my blends where I need to work on blends. And usually with Words Their Way, they tend to fall off pretty quick after that. Oops, not a minus. All right, so I've gone ahead and finished that out. I like putting that information there. Occasionally you'll have a student that kind of surprises you there a little bit, and like they'll have their long vowels or something like that, so you can kind of skip that when you're going to the next step. So I go ahead and make sure I input all that data. Again, you need to make sure that you put in in the assessment their numbers. So I scored out a blends, which is number 4. I put a 4 in here. Blends automatically goes ahead and colors in. As you enter more students in, you can start to see some trends. So that is how you use the Words Their Way sheets. Now, if you're looking for like the inventories, I know I'm constantly like Googling them as I'm giving out the assessment and whatnot and trying to find the forms to print them out. No longer need to do that. In the top left corner for all of these, primary, elementary, and upper level, if you click on the top link here, it takes you directly to a PDF where you can print these out. Now, in terms of efficiency, I haven't found a more efficient way of grading these than using this sheet in the paper form. So I usually go ahead and just grade, and then I input directly into the spreadsheet. So again, you can find all of these files directly from the Google Classroom tool. So if I go over to the upper level, I click that link, it'll take me to the upper level one. Same thing with the primary sheet as well. So it'll save you some time in terms of trying to organize all that stuff through. Yeah, so that's how you use how you use the Classroom tool on Google Sheets for the